Hello, welcome our Gear Research channel. Today in this video, we are going to show some of the best RAM for gaming that are best sold and reloaded in the last couple on Amazon. If you want more information and updated pricing on the product, check the links in the description below, so let's get started with the video. Number 1, Corsair Vengeance LPX 16GB, 2x8GB, DDR4 DRAM 3200 MHz. The TEAMGROUP ARGB DDR4 to 3600 MHz is our pick for the best DDR4 kit you can buy right now. It topples the competition with high speeds and tight memory timings. It's also one of the best looking modules out there, with RGB lights to create a show inside the case. Corsair Dominator Platinum is also a worthy alternative if you're looking to build a high-end gaming rig. We've also added some high-frequency kits like the G-Skill Trident Z Royal, which we think is the best-looking high-end memory module on the market right now. We've also included some budget options, like the Corsair Vengeance LPX DDR4 modules, for those looking to get started with an entry-level build. RAM kits, just like many other core components of a PC, are evolving at a rapid pace, and we already have DDR5 modules in the market. But as we mentioned earlier, DDR5 memory modules are still relatively new and also quite expensive right now. There will be a time you need to make the jump, and for AMD's newest, that time is now. But for everyone else, there's life in the old DDR4 dog yet. A solid bump over the base spec for DDR5 memory. This RAM works great with Intel's 12th generation Alder Lake processors. When you pair Corsair Dominator Platinum with a 12th Gen i7 or i9, you never have to worry about gaming performance again. It comes at a price, however. For starters, the Corsair Dominator Platinum will cost you nearly $300 for 32GB. Still, if you're looking to build the most powerful Intel-based gaming rig possible, you'll want to spend the extra money on this DDR5 RAM. Number 2, Corsair Vengeance LPX 16GB, 2x8GB, DDR4 DRAM 3000 MHz. The Corsair Vengeance Pro has a specialized heat spreader designed to improve overclocking speed with a potential of 2133 MHz. The modules are specifically designed for Intel Core platforms and feature automatic overclocking. The kit is a surprisingly good value, with the single 32GB module not much more in cost. The modules feature a 240-pin output and a standard 1.5V voltage. If you're into aesthetics and want to build a PC you can show off, the Vengeance Pro series includes a color accent clip designed to fit your PC's color palette. What you're going to notice most about this kit is its speed. Customers rave about the excellent performance and speed potential. The module is designed at a height that will fit most systems while still allowing for maximum cooling potential, the aluminum heat spreader. In terms of construction, every module is built from 8 layers of printed circuit board PCB and integrated circuits of the highest quality. If you have either the 3rd or 4th generation of Intel Core platforms, you can expect the highest performance. The difference is in efficiency. DDR5 RAM has 2 channels compared to the single channel of DDR4 RAM, yet keeps the same size board. Plus it can power itself rather than suck energy from the motherboard. This is no slouch and compares with high-end gaming performance. Of course, it doesn't come with its own cooling, and it is not as efficient as those more expensive RAM kits. But it's not meant to be. Compared to the single channel of DDR4 RAM, yet keeps the same size board. Plus it can power itself rather than suck energy from the motherboard. This is no slouch and compares with high-end gaming performance. Of course, it doesn't come with its own cooling, and it is not as efficient as those more expensive RAM kits. But it's not meant to be. Number 3, Corsair Vengeance RGB Pro 16GB, 2x8GB, DDR4 3200 MHz. Corsair's Dominator Platinum RGB DDR4 has been one of the best RAM kits on the market for quite some time now. This is the go-to RAM module pick for most users who are looking to build a new high-end PC. It was one of the first high-performance DDR4 kits to hit the market, and Corsair has done a pretty good job of optimizing it. It's a successor to the regular Dominator Platinum kit that was popularly known for its sleek design, patented DHX cooling technology, and unrivaled performance. The Dominator Platinum RGB ditches the silver top bar from the previous kit in favor of a light bar to diffuse the light from 12 individually addressable RGB LEDs. The DIMMs themselves have a stealthy look that blends nicely into most PCs. The ARGB lights don't consume too much power, which is good, since less power also means less thermal output. Just like every other Corsair component, you can control the lights on the Dominator Platinum RGB DDR4 kit from the company's IQ software. It handles thermal output very well. Even at extreme temperatures, the Dominator Platinum RGB stays under acceptable limits. Throw it into a nice PC case with a good amount of airflow, and the kit will work without any issues, even under load. Corsair also sells a variant. Number 4 Corsair Vengeance LPX 32GB, 2x16GB, 3200MHz. Corsair also offers comparatively cheaper RAM kits that offer similar performance but at a lower price at the expense of some optional features like lighting and customizations. The Corsair Vengeance LPX RAM is one of the most popular entry-level RAM kits offered by Corsair. Before taking a look at its different performance numbers, you will be glad to know that you get 32GB of total memory capacity for heavy multitasking. Since it includes dual 16GB RAM modules, you also get dual channel support from it. Talking about support, you, unfortunately, do not get RGB lighting support with this RAM, which can be an issue for many. Moving over to the performance numbers of this RAM kit, it is rated at a speed of 3200 MHz, which is combined with a fairly low cause latency of CL16 for decent gaming performance. Another great thing about this RAM kit is that it is quite low profile at 34mm height, making it ideal for using along with large CPU air coolers. With this XMP 2.0 RAM kit, you only get a 10-year-long warranty since it is a comparatively entry-level model and not a high-end one. It comes in either gold or silver color, both with a stunning mirror finish and sparkling crystalline light bars on the top. The top bar also has RGB lights, and they can get really bright. The silver one, in particular, will blend nicely with a lot of builds, but the gold variant isn't too far behind. The mirror finish is definitely a fingerprint magnet. Number 5 Crucial Ballistix 3200MHz DDR4 DRAM Desktop Gaming. If you have been around since the DDR3 gaming PC days like some of us, you will have definitely heard or know about Crucial when it comes to PC hardware. Their Ballistix 3200MHz 32GB kit was built and engineered for the latest Intel and AMD platforms to ensure that we had a clean and easy setup. With 32GB of memory, we noticed this product does pack a bit of a punch compared to other high-end RAM, even with a more conventional 3200MHz speed. When it comes to gaming, when we reviewed this 32GB 3200MHz RAM, we think this is the best basic choice for a motherboard that supports Intel processors. When setting up, we noticed that it features XMP 2.0 support for an automatic overclocking function, which just explains why this basic dual-channel kit is ideal DDR4 RAM for gaming. We liked how there were even 3 different color options available to make sure the memory matched our gaming rig. A memory controller would be a good investment for any serious gamer and something to keep in mind. This set came with the newly designed Heatsink capabilities. It ensured we had a more efficient performance at a high speed for a sustained period of time compared to the other RAM models we tested. Sure, there weren't RGB LEDs, which some of us didn't like, but these memory chips performed just as good as those with more memory and higher clock speeds. This means we could go into a AAA game with some confidence that our frame rate won't drop over time, unlike other. Like, comment and share. Please subscribe my channel. Check the link in the description below. Thanks for watching.